Let's start by taking a look at our lab setup. You've seen all of this before: the computer, the spectrometer, the cuvettes, test tubes, a liquid waste container, a small bottle of reagent, a beaker for water, and a 1 and a 5 milliliter pipette. Now there are a few changes in the lab, changes made for COVID, so I want you to look carefully at this. You have 3 cuvettes. One of them is already full. That's your high standard. Another one is full of water, and a third one is empty. That is your working cuvette. We'll show you how that goes in a minute. Now, we have also given you 5 test tubes full of reagent. This is the iron nitrate reagent. It is acidic. Be careful with it. It's not super dangerous, but it will burn you and it'll wreck your clothes. So treat it with respect. Each of these tubes has 5 milliliters in it, and you will fill the tubes with the other reagent to finish your series. Notice also this card. This card is really important. This is the front side of the card. You're going to use this laminated card to help you set up your spectrometer, to configure it in the next video. And now we'll go to the back side of the card. This is the side of the card you will use to help you process your data. Professor Dunn will explain this later. And now Heather is going to show you how to prepare your sample series. So you've done this before. This is our second bottle of reagent, the potassium thiocyanate. We have the 1 and the 5 milliliter pipette. You could use either one of them to accomplish all of this work. Heather has chosen to do what she did before, which is to use the 1 milliliter pipette for her thiocyanate reagent. So she's going to carefully pipette the requisite number of aliquots into each tube in a series. Number 3. We'll zoom in here a bit. Now remember, if you choose to use either of the pipettes for all of your work, flush the tip before you change from reagent to water. Okay, now she's added all of her reagent. Next, the water. Five milliliter pipette set to 4 milliliters. This tube now has 10 milliliters. Now she's set to 3 milliliters. And now the last aliquot. Now we'll turn the tubes around. Notice we already have strong color development. We have a gradient. And all of the tubes have approximately the same amount of liquid in them. This was a successful operation.